So yeah, the inspiration for this study really came from a day in the garden with my kids. They were quite young at the time, maybe 4 or 5 or something, and I was just blowing bubbles, just with some commercial, just normal bubble blowing kit really, and they tried and they couldn't do it. They weren't blowing hard enough. They weren't even really blowing hard enough to bend the soap. So you got to blow a bit harder. So they blew really hard, and that was too hard, and again they didn't get bubbles. And then I realised that there must be a blowing speed in between, not too fast and not too slow, where is the optimum speed for getting bubbles. And it made me think as well, so what does that speed depend on? And actually it's to do with the properties of liquid, the water and the soap solution you've got in there, and to do with the surface tension. So it's actually an interesting scientific question to try and answer what is the best speed for blowing a bubble. And so what we found is that there's a window of wind speeds over which you do get nice bubbles. At high speeds, they're small. They're normally only about twice the size of the wand that you're using. But as you get slower and slower, there's a really rapid increase in size, and so just over this threshold. So if you're too slow, you don't really deform the soap, and the bubble doesn't detach. Slightly higher than that, the bubbles grow really nice and big, and then they detach. And so it's as slow as possible, but no slower, I guess, is the guidance for blowing the very biggest bubbles. So to actually do the experiments, we had a compressed air supply, which we control the pressure of. We would then measure the speed of the air coming out of that using an anemometer. We then directed that onto the wand, which had the surfactant solution, the soap solution on it. And then there was a camera with a clear backdrop behind it, a white backdrop, and we were taking photos of the bubbles as they came out, or videos of the bubbles as they came out. And then later on we could use some image processing software just to measure the radius of the bubble. So from the pressure we would know the wind speed, and we've got the bubble size, so we could put those two together to get our data of how the bubble size varies with wind speed.